I'll start with a preset from this Reason Plus sound pack that I love called the Mouse Plucks. This combinator patch does have its own arpeggiator built in, but we'll disable that one. Above it, we'll put a scales and chords, set for big wide chords. And then we'll add Arpeggio Lab beneath. I can dial in the anchor and movement and adjust the settings below each section to my taste. For example, I like this combination of anchor and movement. But instead of the anchor being down in this octave, I'll move it to the middle of the arpeggio range. For pluck arpeggios like this, I often like to shorten the note length from full 16th notes to shorter staccato notes, like these. And what we've got already is a totally serviceable arpeggio pattern from which we can build a track. In fact, one way we can create builds, breakdowns, and variations is using Arpeggio Lab's modifier section. The modifiers allow us to define a type of variation to our pattern. For example, if we slow the rate of our arpeggio down to eighth notes, choose double as a rhythm modifier, and dial up the amount, you'll see that certain notes in the orange movement parts of the sequence are now doubling their output. If we disable the movement only button, we'll allow some doubling of anchor notes too. If we go back to a 16th note rate and choose a different type of modifier like mute, you'll see that as I dial up the amount, how different notes in the pattern begin muting more and more as I go. But for something like this, I like to activate movement only so that my anchor stays steady. And then it's amazing what a little automation can do. I'll switch the anchor octave lower, I'll dial up the modifier amount, and I'll adjust the anchor note length from short to much longer while opening up the filter on my synthesizer. With these simple controls, I can bring the energy down or up in my song, all by the shape and intensity of my arpeggio.